also have to add an income of account 320.06 for the on-site trailers. We got 2,000 this year.
Well, next year I would guess that the budget on that one would be 0, so. So we're gonna make a suggestion then on the real estate, the earned income?
Would like to have the exact numbers, be good. Like I said, it was 312, I mean, it was 212, but you can still budget your 325. But you gotta get the other numbers right.
But that doesn't change the proposed budget right now.
It does if the numbers are wrong, yeah.
But you just said it didn't matter.
You can't put out an inaccurate budget.
Are we still on the earned income thing?
Yeah.
Okay, what's the problem with it?
Just the numbers have to be corrected. We're gonna add, and then we had an income of on-site trailer fees of 2,000.
But the proposed budget would be 0 for next year for that one.
Wait a minute, we're not on earned income now? What'd you have on earned income?
The total's 212,873, it's not 275. But we also have a second line item that's not on here, which Kathy pointed out, what was it?
31021, you've already, as of November 18th, you've got over 91,000, almost 92,000, and you're not budgeting that line item this year? Every line item that you get money in for needs to be budgeted.
What is it?
31021, your previous year's earned income tax. As of November 18th, she says that she collected $91,656.27. And it's not even addressed on your budget, your proposed budget.
So 31021 is the previous year's income tax?
Yeah, 31021.
No,
And
wait.
the earned income on here was actually, account 31020 was actually 121,317.40.
Oh, you could probably try showing it to me, I'm still gonna be lost.
So your 31020 is earned income.
Yeah,
As
current
of-
year.
Yeah, as of September, we had 121.
Mm-hmm.
And then your previous year, we had 91. And what they did was there's
Two
only, yeah, they're two separates. So, yeah. So that, there's two,
Mhm.
but you got 275 and a 91.
So 325's a bit optimistic, is that what we're
So
saying?
is 31021, was it on last year's budget? Does anybody know?
According to this profit and loss, no, you just didn't budget anything.
What exactly is it?
My guess is it's people who paid their taxes from the previous year.
Although we're late,
Yes, I'm gonna guess that's what it would be.
very late.
Yes. So then, You would have to guess.
It's still earned income tax, though,
It
right?
is.
Yeah.
So,
Right?
4,000.
Still goes into the same pot.
Yeah.
But you shouldn't be budgeting it that way, Ed. Every line item that you get money on
Well,
for
But in Sharon's
2019.
defense, this is the same form that we used last year.
wait a minute. What are you telling me we shouldn't be budgeting?
No. Any line item, like on your profit and loss, that has showed you bringing money in 2019,
Yeah,
you should be budgeting that line item for 2020.
okay, that's
And a
easy.
lot of it.
That's easy. I predict that all the people that are late on their earned income tax aren't gonna pay it next year. Okay? Done.
Is that the way you run your business?
It's really none of your concern how I run my
No.
business.
So
It's my concern how you're running the township business. I'm a resident here and I pay my taxes.
but do you get where it's kind of an accusatory tone when this is the form that Tammy developed last year to use?
Yes, and when you adjust the profit and loss and add account numbers, you have to add it as a budget line item for the next year. And if you add line items throughout the year, we need to be doing resolutions to add those line items, which is what we learned when we went to when Sharon and I went to the budget meeting, the workshop.
That was like a year
We
ago.
haven't
You haven't,
We haven't added any, have
Well,
we?
you have, because they're obviously not on last year's budget, that's what you're arguing
but
about.
you did last year's budget.
You're right, this is this year's.
But you did last year's, that she used the same form to fill in the same information.
Right, she has to add the extra line items that have been added.
But you didn't add it
just
from
said when
last
you
year.
I didn't need to, we didn't budget for them,
You s- Okay, then we haven't, then
So why
that's
is
the
it
same
okay
thing.
for you not to budget, but
because we didn't use them the last year. They've got added since we made the budget.
So
Go back,
no one last year paid their last year's income tax?
it was always one. If you go back and pull your profit and loss from 2018, there was a line
So
item
because they fixed
of
QuickBooks,
21010.
now you're,
Who fixed the QuickBooks? Because we didn't vote on that, Kathy.
I'm assuming that the
The
DCED did.
DCED was in and fixed.
Yeah, and when they do that, the board needs to vote on that. That's not something that you can just do because we are arbitrarily, we sit and we budget, or we actually look at treasurer's reports that we don't get all these items on. Why do you think I vote no on a treasurer's report whenever I see line items that aren't on it?
I just assumed you're obtuse, but. So, the problem is though, that you're being very critical when she had no way of knowing this. None of us had any way of knowing this.
I went to the same training,
Who did?
me and Sharon went to the training.
When last year you were the secretary.
Yeah, and we went over this
You went over this.
with her.
Okay, moving on to tonight. What do we gotta do to get this done? First of all, if we only took in this year 212, is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Then
Total.
I think 325 is
But
probably,
that's total between the 91,000 and the 275.
okay. 212, right? So far this year, we only got another month.
Right.
We've taken in 212, so I mean, for one thing, we lost the business out there
Right.
to the mine. So I don't think that number's gonna be going up that much.
Well, as of November 18th, you collected 229,510 in current year taxes.
Okay, so we should drop that number,
You
so,
mean
I
right
would
there,
say
where Greaves Road?
to
Oh, one of them pulled down, huh?
I'd make it 250.
Oh, I didn't know that.
250, that's what yeah, that'd be good.
See, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they had to pull completely out.
All right, let's go to the next water problem, I don't know, where are we now? we did, said the building permits was good?
I would say the building permits, yeah, they're good enough. I mean, we don't, this year we took in 13,000. The projected is 13,000. I would dump it down some.
I think we should. I'm confused by the projected being 13,000 and we're gonna get almost, we're gonna get $6,000 more in a month in building permits?
No, so let's make it 8.
Yeah. Campground permits. How's that business going?
Well, they still have to get the permits
So-
regardless. It's based on the number of spots, not necessarily how full they are.
Well, yeah, but at some point you go, it ain't worth it. Right?
Yeah, then they just can't rent it.
That industry's down a little bit, that's why I'm asking. Driveway permits, not a big deal. Road permits. Solicitation permits. Okay. We're down to the police, state police fines and penalties, 3,500.
The police contributions, we had 200 last year. We had 100 this year.
What's that?
I don't,
Police contributions?
did somebody make?
Somebody makes a donation.
I'll donate.
So then we just put 0 because you
Yeah,
can't guarantee
'cause it's-
somebody's,
Yeah,
it's donation.
unless we're
Yes.
gonna hold them up. All right. District magistrate, fines, reports. That all looks projected to.
Well, 331.12, are we gonna knock it down to 1,000?
Yeah. Let's turn the page back on. All right, interest earnings.
So the earned interest, as of 9:30, we had 2,161. Do we get around 1,000 a month or 500 a month?
I think it's 500.
So you're getting it around 32.
Rental community center. That's a guess.
Mm-hmm.
Gas oil, lease royalties, another guess.
We're at 2456 and we'll probably have another 500 go in.
Okay.
Public utilities, state aid, the pension system. Form fire insurance. Full increase. Share revenue slot machine.
Table gaming and the gig commission lands are all about the same.
Say it again?
See, table gaming, just keep everybody going to the casino, I guess.
Yeah, that looks good to me. Anything beyond that's a windfall.
Yeah,
so.
definitely.
Contracted police services. Is that, how can that go up? We already have them under
Yeah.
contract, right?
police services,
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think they go up every year, a little.
Yeah, I
Do
think
they?
there's a,
He just left, honestly. Do they?
They have been.
In their contract?
but we can double check.
Okay.
Lien letters, we might need to dump down a little bit.
What's that?
Lien letters, we might need to drop down a little bit. To 1,500, 361, or no lien letters. Occupancy permits.
Yeah, we've only taken in 1,100 this year so far.
Mhm.
You wanna make it 15?
Yeah, I would. Occupancy permits, I would probably drop down to 225 also.
Yeah, we've only had taken in 225, yeah.
Mhm.
Road department repair reimbursement.
Where's that reimbursement gone to? I don't remember.
Chief.
That was,
Sir,
Do you have increases in your contracts with, like with Claysville?
You mean, not for, no, nothing negotiated for 19, no,
Okay,
or 20, I'm sorry, not yet. Oh, no, Claysville comes up. Do you remember what Claysville comes up? It's 2.5%, I believe.
so we'll go up some,
Yeah, nothing notable though.
yeah.
So if we went back to 86,000 for that one,
I don't have the income
I guess
sheets.
last year you got 89,
Okay. So,
and it looks like it basically raised about $1,000.
right,
So we should be okay with 90?
yeah, I think that's
Okay.
optimistic.
Okay. All right, where were we down here now?
that road repair and maintenance,
Road,
reimbursement.
road department repair
Reimbursement.
reimbursement.
What's in that right now, Sharon? What was it? Do you remember? That,
That one has like, Clovis Road that we just did, Pogue Road that we got part of the money for.
On some of the, and is some of that money, Delshawn? Is that where that Delshawn
No,
money's at?
it's still in the
No.
escrow.
Oh. Okay. So, why ain't there a number out here though, is what I'm asking. I'm confused about that.
Well, we didn't, they turned down Valley, so my guess is they don't have anything next year.
Right,
You'll
Well,
have
they
half
did.
of Pogue Road coming in.
We'll have half of Poe Road. Do you have any idea how much it would be?
They sent us half, I don't know what the other half, I mean what the first half was.
Okay, we can double check that.
Contributions, unclassified. Okay.
the contribution, oh, she got-
31,400.
31.4?
the contributions and donations for general fund It was like it's right around 1943, what is that?
It is what the state line pays for room 103 and Kathy's wages she pays back.
Road department sale of assets. Refund reimbursements. Refund reimbursements.
We did have
Total net
it.
revenue available.
We did have a sale of assets. What was the one this year, the 3,979?
For
Sale of general assets, insurance reimbursement. 391,
390.
391. Because we have the car to sell, correct, the police car?
Correct.
You're gonna be lucky to get
Hmm.
We waited too long.
$1,000.
Yeah, the steering seized and
As soon as you put it on there, it cannot be driven off the lot.
Just write firm use on it, it'll be okay.
Yeah. Okay, so
There was
we're,
insurance reimbursement from the police cars.
Okay.
so,
for the accidents.
So we need to put that line item on there, that 391. Is that something we get all the time
No, ma'am, there was an accident
with the police car?
with a police car, we
Okay.
filed a claim, and that was the reimbursement from the accident.
okay. All right, so we're good then on that one? On that page?
Mhm.
Okay. Salaries and elected officials. Supervisor's mileage. So you better budget something for the supervisor's mileage, we just voted at the last meeting to pay that.
You mean $500?
I guess.
Mileage for what, Ed?
To go, when you go to training or something.
Oh, okay.
General expenses, professional services. Is professional services legal,
Yes.
like solicitor and that?
Mhm.
Is that also the engineer, is that also, oh, I should know that. Is that also the engineer? Yes. Because if we're sending the things to him, is that gonna go up?
It shouldn't go up because they're gonna write the check to them, right? Can do it just like the municipal.
I didn't know if they were gonna come out and film roads and, I know they're doing
Yep.
it now. But we,
I am.
you know, we're seeing,
Did you want me
here
to
last year we
estimate down there now?
had 60 and this year we had 44. I don't know if 35 is a good,
Well, 60 was with Dennis.
right.
Yeah, I think that's, 35 might be a little bit light, I think, but
I think I'll cut to 40.
make it 40.
On which one?
Professional services, 400.45.
Okay.
No, okay, so hold on. Legals, 404 is legal services.
Oh, so that's not the
No.
legal then?
Mm-mm.
Professionals like Widmer and that kind of stuff.
So, okay,
Legal
so
is your solicitor.
professional services is like the engineer and that?
So do you wanna leave it at 40 just to be on the safe
Yeah,
side?
let's leave it there.
Because we don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay, see, I see legal services there. And it's at 40 already,
Mhm.
okay, or projected,
That tax collector
Proposed.
supplies,
huh?
that go back up to tax collector supplies.
Yeah,
As of September, it was, actual date was 4,178.14.
That has, for some reason, their wages are in that category and I can't get them out.
Okay, well, I just,
So I took the wages off.
did you move that up then to the 403? Because it was still at 78.
No, it's not commission, that is her paychecks that are showing up in there. Let me check.
I just know that we have it as an actual 4,000. I don't, if it's gonna continue to do that, we're gonna have to,
Didn't we give her money for computer though? Would that be in her supplies?
I don't think so, because year to date, it still says like 941.
yeah,
I
I don't
thought
know,
the
she was,
computer was 2000 and, was it the beginning of January?
I don't know if it was
Then
this
maybe that's
year
what
or
it
the
is.
year
This year,
before.
it was this
But
year.
even then, it still
Yeah.
wouldn't have been $4,000. That doesn't,
No, I know.
it's not, number's not exactly.
Well, didn't you inspire, I wrote in the minutes where you got her a new copy machine, like an all-in-one copy machine also? I don't know what the
Copy
price on that
fax,
was.
yeah.
I don't remember.
I think we
If
still,
I
we
remember-
still only pay half of it.
If I remember those
I-
votes,
It was only like 250.
we put a cap on it and
Yeah.
said, told her to
Yeah.
hand in the receipt.
Because I think it was just 250, like, it was real minimal,
Yeah,
yeah.
somebody looked it up on their phone, remember?
What is it? That 40320?
That's her tax cert money.
So that's 4,000? Okay. So
Under the
that is-
supplies?
Mhm.
That's where QuickBooks put it.
Okay.
So,
So we still have that issue.
Were you supposed to buy her a safe also or something like that?
so that 40320 is gonna need to go up. I mean, if that's where it's putting it, if that's where she's
What,
got it
say,
going.
what,
So the 40320, right now, its actual balance is $4,178.
under supplies?
Yeah,
But I thought that was the issue, that the auditors feel that she shouldn't be paid the tax cert money. And how are we supposed to determine how much money is in, and how are we supposed to determine how much money she's gonna turn in for tax cert money?
we could make a line item for tax cert money. Can it-
And how would you put it on the DCED report?
I don't know, I didn't bring her.
On the DCED report, it will
It only gives
combine
like
a
403,
group of numbers.
yeah. You only have
And you have to add up
403.
everything we have, and it'll qualify in that line item.
So if you change,
403 is tax collection. It
Yeah.
all goes in one. So you would put them, you would take the 403, the 40320, 40325, 40330, they all go into one line item.
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
But when you're budgeting it,
Yeah,
how would we figure out how much money she would take in for the tax certs? Again, that would be the issue.
on the report that she gives, I would say.
So you're gonna leave the income in there, you want me to put it back in?
Now, the other thing would be talking about that, if this is expenses that we paid out, somewhere up here in the 300s, you have to have the income that she gives you in order to pay it back out.
Yeah,
That
that
is
would be
the
the real
income.
estate.
That would be, it's in the real estate.
Is that what that is?
Because she turns it in as one big lump sum.
No, I'm talking about her wages that we pay her back, that she gives us her money so we can take the taxes out and give it back to her.
It all goes as one.
Yeah?
So that, would that go under,
You're saying it comes under two?
It goes into the 40320.
yeah, it goes into,
Cert money. You can't go under real estate commission, because that's not what it is.
yeah.
So this comes in as, so where does it appear as income then?
Right there, 320, that's an income account. We're not to expenses yet. We're still
So
on
then it's just
income.
misnamed under supplies when it should be,
What
but it's, but what it's doing though is